I've been working on this thing for a little while now, trying to get my automation set up in my house. But I noticed that I was having a connectivity issue, which I believe I narrowed it down to the cable itself. See, right now I'm physically connected, but I'm using this wire temporarily running through the floor. And so previously it's which one? This one right here that is running to the other point of connection to the other router inside the house. I'll have to pause the video for a minute just so I can connect it. But I'm gonna run a quick test and it's gonna come good. Yeah. So the testing tool tells me that it's good, that it's clear, that it passes, but the wire itself is defective. It's a pair of wires that are coming through the house, that orange and the yellow, and they're both defective. But they both test positive, like they pass. But I know that's what the problem is, because I ran this wire. And it took me a little while to figure it out. Of course, I was chasing my own tail. But I connected it to this little switch, and then from the switch to my computer, and it tells me that I'm physically connected. I could do wireless too, but for the purpose and the troubleshooting goal that I had, I wanted to narrow it down because I was having problems with my router. I thought it was my router, but in reality, it was the connectivity issue. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna disconnect this wire and I'm gonna connect it to the computer, but I gotta connect it over there on the other switch on the other router, and it's not gonna be connected, physically connected. It's gonna be wireless because this connection, this wire right here, it's either faulty from the factory, or just it's been damaged. So I'll disconnect the other end from the tool. Here's how the wire is routed right now for the time being, for troubleshooting purposes. And it's connected to this other end right here, the one that I believe is either defective or damaged. So this is the good one. This is a temporary one that I just set up for troubleshooting, and it's connected to this yellow. But it's just a little patch cable. So I'm gonna connect this one that runs through the wall to the inside of the house. See, I have to pause the video a little bit for a minute, but it's connected now. So I'm gonna go to the other side now. So here we are, back to the computer. I'm gonna connect the yellow that has no splices. It goes right through the wall, and I connect it. Nothing. No freaking signal. See, I could try and do wireless, which, yeah, wireless is gonna connect, but typically a physical connection overrides wireless. See, I'm connected. Now watch. If I disconnect this one, there's no symbol of a physical connection right there. Even though it passed and everything, if I disconnect that one and I connect, just so be clear, this is the one that is running back to the house surface over the, just laying on the floor. Here we go. That's connected. There's my physical connection right there. So somebody's lying, either my tester or something, but it took me a while to figure it out. I got this new router because I had the other one in place, and I thought it was a router itself that was kind of overheating and it was losing signal, but it all came down to the stupid cable that had me chasing my own tail. Anyway, like I was saying, so it's physically connected. That's where you see that little symbol. And if I disconnect it, which I'm gonna do right now, it's gonna go to wireless. But if you have a physical connection, that thing would always override the wireless. It's always trying to find out, you know, if I'm getting a physical connection, how come I still go wireless? Well, because the wires, both of this ones, the orange and the yellow, they're either defective or bad. But not even my tester. I think the tester just kind of tests the pairs, but it doesn't put any load. So in order for you to really know what's going on, unless you have a different type of tool more into the specifics. But it was a pain to come up with this answer though.